Here's Marco filming from GenCon 2018. I am at the booth of Iello where Steve is going to tell us about a new release that is going to be presented here at Iello at GenCon 2018, and the release is called Raids.
Right, and Raids is going to be a 2 to 4 player game lasting about 40 minutes, and you're going to be Vikings sailing around an area doing typical Viking things. You're going to be stealing goods, you're going to be fighting amongst one another, you're going to be collecting goods and collecting items that make your journey significantly more easy, and then you're going to be selling your stuff and collecting just victory points or glory points as you go. It's about a 40-minute game, and that's about accurate for a 4-player game that know what they're doing. And as you're going along, you'll collect lots of different stuff, such as goods like sheep. You'll be selling your stuff at harbors. You'll be collecting other Vikings that you see here, and you'll be fighting giant monsters.
So there's the board.
Yep.
And so you have your draw card there, as I understand. Are you
tiles.
Oh, you're building your draw card.
Yep, you're building your boats to make them more powerful so that the next voyage you have is going to be more successful for your clan.
And where do you start your voyages?
You start at this port here, that's your home port, and then you sail around clockwise doing your raids, and you're fighting amongst one another and fighting giant monsters such as that giant dragon.
Okay, can you give me a sense of the turn structure, like the actions that you take in a turn, what do you do, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, it's kind of got a leapfrog kind of action, so whoever is in last place is the active player.
Okay.
So during your turn, if you are on a spot that has a tile, you will collect that tile at the beginning of your turn, and then you're forced to move to the next closest person at the bare minimum. You can go anywhere you want on the map, but you have to at least catch up to 3rd place.
Got it.
In this case. And then if you land on a spot with someone, you can fight them for whatever good is in that spot, either forcing them to move or battling. If you lose, you're forced to move.
How do you fight them?
So if you land your ship on the spot of someone else, you start the battle by sacrificing one of your Vikings to fight. Then if they want to match you or keep that fight going, they have to sacrifice 2. And then it would go 3 and 4 and so on and so forth until someone chooses not to fight, or until someone cannot fight. Yes, exactly. And so that's where the fighting each other comes into play. And you'll notice that a lot of people try to stockpile the Vikings to make themselves a little less weak and approachable when it comes to stuff like that.
And in monsters, do you fight in the same way, just throwing Vikings at them, or is it a different procedure?
It is pretty much the same. However, you will collect these giant axes that come in. These giant axes will make it a little bit easier to kill those monsters. When you have one of those, the amount that you have to sacrifice to kill that monster will be decreased. 1 axe decreases it by 1. There are some weapons that come into play where it's a double-headed axe, which would be worth 2 instead of just the 1. But yeah.
How long does it take to play?
40 minutes. Yeah, with 4 people that know how to play, it's really close to 40 minutes.
And victory conditions are based on victory points, I guess?
Yep, victory points. So the game lasts 4 rounds. So 4 trips around.
Okay.
Once you're done with that, you'll count up all your points. Points are things that you've sold at markets, things you've killed. If you get these, that's symbols that say you get points based on the number of Vikings you have on your ship. And you got the runes, which she has a lot of over there.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
look at that.
Each one of those you have is will increase your value that they are worth. So if you have a set of 3, they're going to be worth 6 points. If you have 5, what looks like she does, that's going to be worth 15 points total. So she's got a big bank of points over there.
Nice. And is the game available already?
It is. Yeah.
So you're selling it here?
Iello, yeah.
Okay. And will it be then available at retail immediately after GenCon, or will other people have to wait?
It's available at your friendly local game store everywhere. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Steve, for telling us about Raids.
Thank you very much.